So everyone, so in this video, what we are going to do is actually take a look at the ONDC network. So in the last video, I did explain about what is Beckn, and I also did mention that ONDC is built on top of Beckn protocol. So in this video, what we're going to do is just explore what ONDC is, not going to dive into the technical details, but just give you a brief overview what it is and how things work. Yeah. So what is ONDC? So ONDC stands for Open Network for Digital Commerce. It's a network that enables different e-commerce platforms to work together seamlessly. So it's like, you have different platforms such as you can, for example, you can take, Paytm, and Paytm is actually part of the ONDC network. It's BAP, or then say it's a backend application provider, if you know what a BAP in the previous video. So that's what Paytm is, and through Paytm you can actually buy lots of goods and services. Like not services, mainly goods. We can buy electronics and some cosmetic items from Paytm. So that's how now that works because of the ONDC network. So yeah, and this you can also think of it like I will probably a most simple analogy, I guess. So think of it as a big network of roads that allows different vehicles to travel, just like how different apps can use the ONDC network to provide services. So I'll repeat that analogy again. So think of it as a big network of roads that allows different vehicles to travel on it, and just like how different apps can use ONDC network to provide services to. So I hope that's clear. So just imagine there are a lot of roads over there, and there are different type of vehicles. So each vehicle symbolizes either application or a platform. And but we have roads, so it doesn't matter what kind of vehicle it is, it can go and use the roads. So yeah, that's just I guess the analogy, and I hope it makes sense. So yeah, so let's start. So as you can see, the Beckn, the ONDC network does use the Beckn protocol. So they are mainly, the ONDC will have, of course, its own registry. Okay, so this is the ONDC registry. This is the ONDC registry. They will also be having, let's say, they also have BPP and a BPP too. Okay, this BAP. Okay, so BPP BAP is there, and of course they will also have the one more thing which we talked about last time, which is called a gateway. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so this is the gateway. So these are the four components which the ONDC network contains. And for example, I can show you some examples such as now these are the four components. Now I can also show you a few examples regarding the BPP and BAP. Now if you just visit the Wikipedia page of the ONDC, which is just came live just 2 weeks ago, I guess, before at the time of this recording. So I'll just show you the Wikipedia page of the ONDC network. So I hope you can see the Wikipedia page of ONDC. So basically, if you just go through it, this is just ONDC, and the last edit, where is it? Just if you just scroll down over here, the divs, presence. Okay, fine. So you see, these are the buyer apps, seller apps, and the logistics. So buyer apps are usually called the BAP, which is Paytm, Maestro, Magic Pin, and Ola, Spice Money, and a few other stuff. Now the seller apps are Snapdeal, Bitzilla, Maestro, Idea Masters Growth, Misho, Digit, Well, easily. So these are the seller apps. So these apps kind of provide the goods. They are more suppliers, and from these application you can buy these goods. So that's it. Now the logistics is actually taken part of eCart, Dunzo, Basically now I'll talk about how these logistics, platforms such as eCart and Dunzo come into the play when we talk about, let's say, the tech aspect of it, because this is just going to be just a brief introduction how the ONDC is, and just to give a familiarization. But when I'm going to talk about the tech part, I'm mostly going to explain about how this eCart and Dunzo come into the play when you are just buying let's say buying something from ONDC or some good or services. So now let's get back to the board. So yeah, and it just goes over. Cool. So as I explained, they have 4 commands: ONDC, BPP, and BA. Now, as it is made up or on top of Beckn protocol, so most of the things are similar in the same as the Beckn protocol. Also, where you are, as you know, let's say I'll just provide you a user workflow, and I will type in the technical details later on some other video or the next video, I guess. So there's a user who has, let's say, Paytm enabled. Let's say Paytm. From there, this user can actually, this is going to be just user flow. You not in technical part. Let's say Paytm, and this person, let's say, orders, I don't know, some earphones. Yes, okay, fine. Let's say orders earphones. Okay, so that's reasonable. So he orders a earphone, and now what happens is that, let's say, so this is the buyer application. He orders earphones. So yeah, now this would go to, let's say, a provider, one of the providers. I don't know. Let's say this request will be reaching some provider, or if you just go back some seller app. Let's say Snapdeal is selling the earphones. So Snapdeal gets the request for buying earphones. Now what the Snapdeal does is that it would pass this request or ship this good to eCart. Now eCart is over here. Okay. Now eCart is over here. eCart. Now what does eCart do is that eCart would literally ship this product to the user's home. Okay. Let's say this would be directly shipped to the user's home using eCart. Okay. This is the user's home. Okay, so that's how the user journey works over here. Now I'll get into some technical details, such as, when a user selects, so there are basically 10 APIs which the Beckn protocol has. One, I just show you in the screen what all the APIs are. Few of them I will say is select and on select. So basically, select is when you send a request from your application to the network, and on select or anything which starts from on underscore is the response that which you should get from the network to your application. So there are many 10 APIs over here. So what happens is that when the user selects an item, let's say on order a phone over here, it sends a select request to the network, to the ONDC network, and from the ONDC network, when the user purchases it, let's say sends an init request. So I'll just show you all the APIs over here and explain one by one. Okay. So as you can see, there are somewhat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 APIs. On total, there will be 20 APIs, including the search and on search ones. So there are 20 APIs over here. So I'll just give you a brief example of what does it do. Search request sends, let's say if you open Paytm or some kind of application or Magic Pin, you search, or I'll say good or something. Let's say I'm taking Magic Pin right now. So Magic Pin. So this is Magic Pin. So what happens over here is actually, this is also Magic Pin is also part of ONDC network. So what is happening over here is that, let's say I'm going to search, let's say, okay, fine, I'm going to search for cake. Now what does happen is that it is going to, as I'm changing, okay, Chandni Chowk, and let's say I'm searching for burger or something. Don't send me notification, burger. Yeah, fine, cool. Now what does happen? Send a search request to the network. Let's say I'm in Chandni Chowk, New Delhi, and give me where's, I need to place order burger. Now what happened is that it did, so give me the response back from the network using onset. So what is happening over here? Now search request is my location. Now with the help of the ONDC network, you can order, access a wide range of services and goods. You can actually order, groceries, and also do booking for your rides, both in the same application. So that's just an example, which I just said right now. So yeah, that's it.